What is up, you guys? It's your spiritual fairy godmother, and I am big with another read. Okay, period. I am taking personal readings. You guys can cash at me at Money Caprice Cooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. All right, y'all, work on energy. Energy is fluid, so this could be about you. This could be about the person that you're thinking about, or anybody's thinking about you. Also, time is an illusion, so this could be about the past, the present, or the future, but somehow it's affecting you right now, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Spirit guides, ascended master, soul, family, twin flame family. Please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my soul family. Today is June 8th. Can I go ahead and get an energetic update for today, which is June 8th? So I did kind of take some notes on what's happening planetary-wise and all kind of stuff like that. I'm not really that into astrology, but I'm trying to get my knowledge up. I'm trying to get, more aware of my surroundings and what's happening with the earth and what's happening with me and what's happening with the universe. So there is a new moon solar eclipse happening on Thursday, June 10th. So we are in the pre-shadow kind of like effects of that right now. As of today, June 8th, the sun is in Gemini, Mercury is in Gemini, Venus is in Cancer, Mars is in Cancer. June 8th, I wrote emotional depths, underlying issues may come up, intuition could be spot on, and make sure that all your health appointments are set up, like dental, physicals, gynecology appointments, anything like that, kind of just making sure that you're healthy, eating right, maybe not having a cheat day that day, maybe eating healthy this day, something like that. But yeah, like I said, time is an illusion, so if you happen to stumble upon this on June 9th or whatever, I feel like this is the energy that you're in, somebody around you could be in, or something like that. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and tap in and get started. This is going to be for June 8th or whenever they are watching. Let me go ahead and tap into the energy and see what we got going on for today. So we got the Leo card. Right away I got playful, like a kitten, or kind of like always wanting to play, or always wanting to touch something, always wanting to do something. It kind of feels like playful, but only with the people that you enjoy, or only with the people you know. It feels kind of getting out your comfort zone and deciding to maybe be more sociable and hang out with your friends, or maybe hang out with your family, get more in tuned with the people that you surround yourself with, kind of blossom, allow yourself to blossom. It's springtime now, it's getting warmer. I feel like nurture yourself. So when I say something about health, maybe water yourself, drink a whole lot of water if you're trying to get your skin to be looking better, if you're trying to get your body to kind of like pop out and kind of like, you're just trying to feel better about yourself, all in all. It feels like opening yourself up. Also, this cougar is kind of like yawning, so it feels like maybe somebody could be a cougar or tired of dating people in their age range, or maybe wanting to step out of their boundaries or step out of their comfort zone and kind of open their dating pool up. That could definitely be for somebody. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we got. Why is this Leo card here? It also says lover. It says expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, and self-confident, flirtatious. And I keep seeing this red abundant card. It feels like maybe somebody's love life is very abundant now. This person could have been envious of other couples, or kind of just envious of love in general. Could have just had bad experiences with love, and it's kind of like they hadn't forgiven themselves for accepting that into their life. So it's kind of like they just cut themselves off from love or friendships or from their family. But I feel like you want to express something to somebody. Could definitely be a family member, but it feels kind of like maybe from the old days, from the 70s, or this could be your parents, like wanting to talk about things, but also wanting to have the relationship be more playful. This card came out again, so somebody is recognizing their purpose, maybe through a loved one. So maybe this is business partners with your family. My dog's name is Patience. So kind of like having that patience and recognizing that you really need dedication for what it is that you're manifesting, whether that be love, whether that be commitment. I also feel like somebody is doing service. So maybe giving away lunches or something to the homeless, allowing a family member to come into their home, a niece, a nephew, a cousin, a brother, a sister, a younger sibling. It feels kind of like being of service to others, but also being of service to yourself, and recognizing through your own self-love that you want to give to others, recognizing through your own self-love how abundant you are and how much you do have to offer and to give to others. I feel like your word is valuable. Like if you've been questioning something, like it feels kind of like maybe you feel like you haven't been given good advice, or you haven't been there for people, you haven't been there for your friends or family or something. It feels kind of like you have purpose, and if you had to be of service to yourself first, that's okay. We have the two of this, so maybe juggling, putting other people over yourself, so prioritizing maybe work or not committing to the family. This could be a loved one. This could be in your childhood, maybe having abandonment issues, or kind of feeling like you were being balanced. So maybe kind of like divorced parents, or feeling like you loved your parents, but maybe you went into foster care and you really wanted your adopted parents. You really did like your life, but you loved your mom and you yearned for them. This could be somebody in like a biracial situation where it's kind of like they are Black or African American or Asian American or Mexican American or a different race, and they are in a white family or something like that. But it feels kind of like not feeling like the other sibling, or not feeling that connection with your sibling, not feeling a part of the family, kind of feeling like you're being juggled, feeling like somebody has been treating you as an option, like the little stepsister or something like that. But it feels kind of like somebody doesn't feel appreciated within a family dynamic, a love situation, or maybe even with this service card here, work. Even though you're passionate about it, there may be another route to your destiny, or how to get where you're going, or what you're trying to obtain for yourself. Let's see, why is this purpose card here? I know what I am here to do. So maybe you could be questioning your faith, or questioning your purpose, questioning why you're here on this earth, or why people are around you, how people are trying to take from you, or why people are surrounding themselves with you, and what energy they are actually giving to you or taking away from you. So this is coming into the realization. This is having epiphanies. This is kind of recognizing some people's purpose is not meant to be in your life forever, but it's kind of meant as lessons. And I feel like you're juggling back and forth. Do I cut these people off because I kind of need them, I kind of crave them, or I'm comfortable with them, or this is a situation where, oh, my job is close to my house, or it's convenient, or something like that. But it feels like juggling self-worth, boundaries, self-respect, stuff like that, a bias of opinion, a difference of opinion, versus giving in to maybe having to do something for your family, or feeling obligated to do something. So this could be feeling like if you were a child, maybe people told you that you were disrespectful, when maybe you were just being assertive, or speaking your feelings, or standing up for yourself. And it feels like it kind of taught you to not be of service to yourself and not stand up for yourself, and recognizing that your purpose was to come out of that. It was to triumph against that. It was to prove, not to prove people wrong, because I mean, that's not, but it feels like to prove yourself wrong. To prove to yourself that you can stand up and speak up for yourself without stepping over other people, or without harming other people. Because I feel like maybe that's what's been done to you. People that you loved, people who are lovers. This could have been somebody you were in a relationship with. Somebody could have taken everything from you. Somebody could have left you high and dry. After a divorce, maybe you didn't get anything. I just heard settlement. So maybe you could have settled for something, like if you hurt your back at work, or compensation, or maybe even like if you had a plea deal or something, you took the plea deal because you were pressured, or somebody in your family, you lost them to the system because they were pressured for something. It feels kind of like not giving in to what your reality looks like. It feels like things right now are very temporary, and you are coming out of it. March 23rd, 2021. I just heard you are coming out of strife, And then I heard like a gallop, like a horse, maybe like one in a barn, or like getting animals or getting livestock. Wanting to be plant-based or wanting to like grow your own food, even if you do eat meat, wanting to love animals. It feels like tapping into your more loving side. So maybe like you used to hate nature or something like that, and now you're finding yourself embracing it. Or maybe you were born where they told you, hey, don't walk on the ground with your feet because your feet gonna get big, so you had a fear of having big feet or something like that, and it became insecurity. I don't know, but it feels kind of like old triggers maybe happening to you or being put in your reality so that you can recognize them, because I feel like you haven't given them a voice. I feel like you haven't really given praise to your fears or to your anxieties, to your worries, or to your traumas, to your pain, and to their existence. Because if you don't, it's kind of like they gonna fucking knock at your door or beat at the door. Like, mom, don't answer the door. I'm beating on them until, like, come right now. So it feels kind of like your emotions and the things that you have been through that maybe you've been trying to ignore are kind of beating at that door. And they're kind of trying to knock those walls down that they've created, because they're recognizing they don't serve a purpose in your life anymore. Certain feelings or certain old habits and stuff like that, it would no longer be of service to yourself if you continue those old feelings and old habits. It would be detrimental to you at this point. It would be harmful to you at this point. Because now you're in a different position. I feel like you deserve better. I feel like you are better. So you have to own that. You have to sit in that. Let's see. Why is purpose here? Okay, that was too many. It's like a whole lot. Why did that happen? So we got the 6 of Wands. That's the only one I'm going to take. We got the 7 of Discs too. We got the 3 of Swords. So maybe this is the energy that we're fumbling. Like, this is the energy that we're letting go of. Hey, as soon as I said that, the 5 then to the 10. So the 5 of Pentacles is like loss, restriction. It kind of looks like no more tunnel vision, kind of not seeing the goodness in it, kind of maybe drowned in it in money problems and sorrows and worry. And the 6 of Wands feel like your prayers being answered, kind of like a halo, like money in your palms, like money maker. Your kids could be money makers. You could be giving to your kids. So this is like teacher responsibility. So maybe your kids are getting at the age where you have to now teach them chores. 7, 8, 6, maybe 10 responsibilities. Some kind of ending. Maybe school is ending. Purpose. You have to give them purpose. It feels like they're bored or don't really know what to do with themselves. Don't kind of really know why they are here. It's kind of like, well, what are we doing? Like, what do people do in life? It feels like constantly looking for the next thing to be doing. Constantly looking for fun or excitement. And the reality is that everything is not exciting. But from a kid's eye view, it's like, well, it can be. So it's kind of like healing that inner child. Going in your closets or going in like that storage room or going in that junk drawer, like going in those old journals, like reading shit about your past, or like looking at your old Facebook memories or something like that. Looking down memory lane. Looking at all the shit that you've acquired, lesson-wise, money-wise, house-wise. Looking at all the things you've bought for yourself. Maybe I heard a sneaker collection. I don't know. Somebody maybe collects coins, Buffalo coins, I just heard. Maybe they got a $2 Buffalo coin as a kid or something. They still have it. Mementos, things that hold memory. Practice makes perfect. I feel like she's looking in the mirror. Ballerinas, high school, childhood. This could have been something you done as a kid, or ribbon tossing, or circus acts. Maybe there could have been like some kind of circus memory. Don't go to zoos. Don't go to circuses. Go to like localized farms. or something. I don't know. But yeah, just feels like childhood memories, reminiscing, looking at yourself in a mirror, perfecting your craft, or kind of like watching yourself work. So maybe like while a part of your therapeutic healing is painting, maybe painting in the mirror. If it's dancing, dancing in a mirror. If it's taking baths, maybe bring a little mirror in there and look at yourself naked. You know, it feels kind of like getting in tune with self and what it is that you enjoy about self and how you love self and who you feel you are and all those great things. But it definitely feels like putting it into those sleepless nights where you're kind of just like up and anxiety ridden. Feels like getting people out your life. Look into the moon, look into your more sacred feminine energy. Tapping into the waters, open with the open mouth. So it feels like open to receive, but also open to communicate. Open to speak your piece, to speak your mind, even if it means that relationships will be severed. Without a shadow of a doubt, without a cast of a doubt, it feels kind of like something that you've been staying up at night about is going to be resolved soon. So if you've been manifesting something, if you've been hoping for something, stay optimistic and recognize that people are being executed out of your life for a reason. You're going somewhere, and I feel like the time is like now. 10 days, 10 hours, 10 months, 10 weeks. I'm really feeling 10 days. In 10 days, something major is going to happen. The decision will be made. There will be no more juggling. You will know your purpose, or you will know the purpose of why somebody is in your life if you've been contemplating about them. I give it 10 days. $10 days to 2 weeks. Something has been bothering you the last 2 days or 10 weeks. You've been waiting on something you didn't know was going to take so long. It could come in 6 days. It could come in 6 weeks. 6 figures. You gain 6 figures. A deal, some kind of deal. I just heard record deal. Don't take it. It comes with a lot. I feel like what they're offering you may seem like a lot to you because maybe you don't come from a lot, or maybe you don't have a lot now. But what they're offering you from what they have is like crumbs. So be of service to yourself and kind of know that like you deserve better. Don't take crumbs. Put your hand out and ask for what you want. Like, yell for what you want. Because I feel like you got a real team behind you. Or in the sky. Yeah, I feel like you got ancestors waiting for you. Kind of waiting for you to come into the spiritual world. Yeah, baby. It's kind of like, come on, let me show you the brighter side of life. Like, even her hand is kind of like, come on, birdie. It's kind of like you can bring things to you. You're able to attract things to you. Once you come to me, you get a prize. Like, if you're good to me, if you listen to me. So this could be discipline. This could be disciplining a new child. Kind of like having to recognize that they're coming into a new age. You can't be as soft on them. Or you can't, maybe if you have a boy, recognizing that you do have to be harder on them. Or, I don't know. But it feels kind of like discipline. Somebody can't just eat out of the palm of your hand no more. If this is in a relationship, I feel like this is speaking your truth and telling somebody, hey, I'm allowed to not be satisfied. I'm allowed to not be okay with where we are or how you treat me. Whether you're an elder or not, whether I'm supposed to respect you or not, whether you feel like you deserve respect from me, whether you're a loved one, whether you're a kid and your mama feel like I'm not supposed to do nothing to you. Anything. It's setting those boundaries and being able to speak up for yourself and use your voice and attract people and opportunities that are for you. We're going to go ahead and get a couple more cards, and then we're going to go ahead and leave it there. I'm going to go ahead and end it off with a couple crystals. Can I get maybe 2 crystals for June 8th? To end off our reading, please. I got 3. Opal. It says, let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life self to the world. And I feel like that's of being of service to yourself. That's speaking up. That's being honest about the things that bother you, about the things that you want out of life, your dreams, your goals, your ambitions. Speaking up, not only, it doesn't even have to be to other people, but it could be speaking up for yourself to yourself, and not allowing yourself to get so caught up in your head that you dim your own light. Okay, we also have the Tanzanite, ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. So if you are single and you recently got out of a breakup, there is no time limit, baby, okay? I feel like healing yourself is not just something you do in solitude. When God wants you to be lonely, God will make you be lonely. But if you feel like y'all been single for a couple months, or you know, however long, and you ready to move on, I feel like go ahead and do so. If you lost a job, if you quit something, if somebody left you, if there was any ending to anything, whether it be friendships or not really speaking to your family at a period of time, I feel like that's going to come to the end, and you have to believe in better days, because better days are coming. Okay, we also lastly have the smoky quartz. It says clearing negativity. Yeah. Release negativity from and within around you. Yeah, that's pretty much it to end off the reading. I kind of feel like what you think will be. So think positive, kind of like be open and honest with your thoughts, with your feelings. Give them a voice, give them a presence, so that they can know that you see them and that you're able to acknowledge them. Therefore, you are able to heal them and recognize kind of like how they serve a purpose within your life space and within what you are doing for this universe as your purpose, because our purpose is a part of our service. It is a part of how we show gratitude to the Most High for allowing us to be here every day. So whatever God told us to do within our own specific universe, I kind of feel like you have to go deep within that, and you have to dive deep. So it feels kind of like getting into meditation today, over the course of the next 2 days before this solar eclipse in Gemini, kind of tapping into maybe some rituals, some new moon rituals, or kind of just getting into the headspace of being willing to open yourself up to a new version of you, a more open and a more honest version of you. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and share it on whatever social media that you have. All right, you guys, I'm out of here.